All right. We have got something new and exciting to show you today. This is the Ocaso brand of knives. The owner and founder of Ocaso is a gentleman by the name of Ric Valdez. He's been in the industry for 20 plus years, and he decided to start his own knife company. So this is the Solstice model. It comes in different flavors. We're going to look at the Solstice CTS and the CFS. There are four different models of the Solstice. There's one in Damascus. There's a DLC coated. We have a carbon fiber folder, and we have a titanium folder. So let's look here. So the carbon fiber one, list price is $209, and the titanium list price is $229. So, you know, I know I just rushed through this. Let me just back up just a second. So this is the box that it comes in. So I have, kind of reminds me of the Toblerone chocolate box case. So it's triangular. So we got the Ocaso brand here, then the model number on this side. This is the opening here. Has a brief description here, the warranty on the Ocaso knives, then little bit of description. So titanium, this is satin blade finish, and this is the carbon fiber satin blade finish. Again, there's also a DLC coated blade titanium, and there's a Damascus. I don't have either one at this time. Those are on back order. But this knife, it's really cool. Let me tell you a little bit about this particular one. So Rick approached Andrew Demko, who is a knife maker up in Pennsylvania. Oh yeah, also comes in this really nice pouch. And so the two collaborated, right? And so Andrew Demko of Demko Knives came up with this particular design for him. These are manufactured in Taiwan, and these are what I would consider a gentleman carry. So obviously, if you're new to the knife industry, there's different knives. You have knives for everyday use. Some are used for tactical purposes, hunting purposes. In this particular case, this would be like a gentleman carry. So this is something that I would carry, you know, going out to a nice dinner, or let's say if you're in a nice office executive environment, this is something, you know, really nice to carry, you know, in your on your suit. You know, it's not going to freak out a lot of people because it's not a big, aggressive, you know, scary looking knife. This is very elegant, very gentlemanly. So let's take a look at the titanium one. So as we can see, we got the Ocaso logo here. And if you look very carefully, it actually spells Ocaso. So you got the O, then the C is around the whole perimeter here. Then we got the ASO. So it's a very slim profile, very GQ. These are all flippers, has a beautiful kind of a recessed here clip. So what I like about it is that there's no screws when you're putting this in your pocket and pulling it out. It's not going to tear along your pants lines. Some of the pocket clips, for instance, Benchmade, the screws are kind of panhead screws, and they stick up and they just snag and they tear into you know, a pair of jeans. So what I really like about this is you're not going to get that. It's just nice and clean. So let's go ahead and open this one up. It's a very thin, very elegant profile. So here, let's clean that up a little bit. There. It's got the Solstice model on there. Got the logo. Very clean look. Now this is titanium, so you could anodize it. You could Cerakote it if you like. And again, made in Taiwan. Blade steel on these is S35VN. It's a really excellent overall steel. Holds up great for corrosive resistant, holds a nice edge. Here it's got the inside liner lock. So to close it, you would just move this lever here, and then it snaps shut. So it's a very, very smooth opening, closing pocket knife. Now let's take a look at the carbon fiber one. So a lot of similarities, got the same logo, beautiful beautiful finish. I really like this here on the carbon fiber. You know, this has almost got, to me, it feels like a very Italian, clean, classic look, not very busy. It is small. I'll leave the specs down below, just above the comments section. Again, you're not going to use this for heavy, everyday outdoor use. This is just, you know, very nice, elegant carry. You know, if you're in a professional office environment or if you're going to a nice dinner, this would be, you know, really nice, sleek knife. You could cut your steak with. It's just really beautiful. So let's do a quick comparison, size comparison. Get this out of the way. So as you can see, extremely thin, and these are very lightweight. Got a Chavez 229. As you can see, the handles, the blade, everything's, you know, thicker on this particular knife. And I have a Curtis F3. This is the medium. Let's do a size comparison there. So pretty much overall looks exactly the same. And let's do a quick comparison here. Big difference, right? I mean, with this knife, you can get your paws all the way around it. This one, it's going to be, it just, you know, swallowed up in your hand. It's just gone, right? But again, this is more elegant carry. This is not going to be a beater knife, whereas this is your beater knife that you'll use, tear open packages, you know, outdoor work, whatever. So we'll do, here's a little comparison on the thinness there. Then you can see the overall, you know, blade. You know, this, you know, again, with this particular knife, you're not going to be using it, you're in a roughly, so when it comes to sharpening it, yeah, you're probably not going to get as much lifetime sharpening as you would with this here. I mean, just look at all that beef that you got to work with, right? So you could sharpen this multiple times. This, you know, I don't know how many times it would take to sharpen this before you end up with like a toothpick. But again, you're only going to be using this for, you know, special occasions or, you know, just very rare. This is not something that you'd be using out in a warehouse. This is just an elegant, you know, carry. It's got some nice jimping here. So this is brand new, again, for this year. And once we get the Damascus one in, we'll probably do a review on that so we could do a comparison and come back and compare it with the overall two of these knives. So let me know what you guys think about these two. I mean, you know, this isn't for everyone. Benchmade, I'll give you another example. Benchmade has one that's kind of similar as far as the thickness. It's called the Fact knife, the 417, and they have the 417 BK. It's got that slim, you know, narrow profile. That's what this reminds me of if I had to make a comparison between the two sizes. One thing that I'm now noticing is that the fingerprints, you know, really appear, you know, a lot on this blade, which would not appear if the blade were like a stone wash finish or like a working finish. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Would you carry this as a, you know, just a gentleman carry for, you know, a nice fancy dinner, or, you know, at the office, if you're, you know, an office executive, Fortune 500 company, you got to wear a suit and you just want to carry a pocket knife, but you don't want to scare away some of the fellow coworkers. This might be something that you'd want to carry. I'd like to know. Me personally, I'm not a huge fan of thin knives, but then again, if this were like a one-time occasion, you know, just a couple times, maybe a couple times a year, if I'm going out to a nice dinner with a family, it's something different to carry, right? You know, and it's going to be something different in your everyday rotation. And I would consider this more of a special occasion knife, right? If you're dressing up in a suit, tuxedo, going to a wedding, you know, if you just want to carry something that's very lightweight, you know, in some suits where, you know, you wear a, you know, you have your iPhone or other phone in your pocket, and those are kind of bulky and bulgy. When you want something thin and that's not going to, you know, poke out terribly in your suit, this would be a great option to keep. So Let me know what you guys think. Leave some comments. If you haven't already done so, please hit the subscribe button and come back for more. We're gonna try to keep up, do more videos throughout the year, and we hope to see you on the next video. You guys take care.